Hello and welcome. This is a brief video introduction to the STEM+C Intensive that you are going to be participating in just a few days as I'm recording this. I wanted to give you a quick overview of the intensive and how those 2 weeks are going to look. So let's get started. So that's me on the left, Dr. Gerald Ardito. I am an assistant professor of education at Pace University in New York City. And to the right is my colleague and Sam Houston faculty member, Dr. Hannah Gerber, who's an associate professor of education there. We've been working together for a few months now to plan the intensive that you'll be participating in. And speaking for both of us, I can tell you we're really excited to be about to work with you on this. And so let's talk a little bit about how we've designed things and how it's going to go. So one is I want to mention that I have intentionally prepared a handwritten diagram, and the reason is that had we met in person as we had originally planned, I would have developed this, or we would have developed this on a whiteboard together. So I wanted to kind of maintain that artifact of an analog experience. And the ideal way to read this is from right to left. So the overall goal, the objective of this 2-week intensive experience you're about to have is for each of you to develop a proficiency in teaching with and through computational thinking. The way that we're going to accomplish that is in 2 chunks. So now I'm in the middle column. You're going to have a set of learning experiences in which we are going to give you the opportunity to engage deeply in 4 of the critical concepts involved with computational thinking. Something called decomposition, pattern recognition, abstraction, and algorithmic design. So we've designed a set of learning experiences that you're going to have, and we're going to encourage you to engage with them powerfully. You're then going to use that to develop a set of learning experiences for the K-12 students you'll be working with during the 2nd week of this experience. So again, the model is you're going to have and be engaged with learning experiences and then design learning experiences for others. And then moving to the leftmost column, and throughout all of that is going to be a process of trying things out and thinking about them and refining, and I'm just going to capture all that with the phrase reflection. Okay, so let's look at this in a little bit more detail. So staying focused on the left column, so in that first week when you're engaged in these learning experiences around those critical computational thinking concepts, you're going to be doing really 3 things. You're going to be tinkering with the concepts. You're going to read a little about them, watch some videos about them, try them out for yourself. We've designed a set of activities for you to participate in. Then, when you're engaged with those activities, you're going to create artifacts. You're going to take pictures, you're going to take video, you're going to reflect, you're going to ask each other, you're going to do all that stuff. Then you're going to have a chance to share with each other and with Dr. Gerber and I, and mostly this will, so that's what that's going to be. During the 2nd week, while you are leading the camp for the K-12 students, the primary activity there is learning through teaching. So, okay, I spent a few days last week dealing with these concepts. Now I'm trying to teach them. What do I now know about them? What was I planning to do? What will I refine? All that normal stuff. So that's how this is designed. And looking at it in a little more detail. So what's going to happen is both experiences are going to take place in Blackboard. So for the first week, in the intensive course, I guess we could say that you're registered for, you are the students and Dr. Gerber and I are the instructors, and we've set up a set of modules. One for getting started where you are now, and one for each of those concepts. And in there we've included, the videos and the readings and the activities and all that stuff. Each of you will be assigned a group. Each group will own its own folder, and in that folder will go all the artifacts. The screencast, the photos, the videos, other than screencasts, the learning activities that you're designing for the 2nd week of the experience, So all that will go in Blackboard, and you'll have a folder where you can store all that stuff, and how you organize your work is going to be up to you. And then the last component of that first week is we've opened up a set of discussion forums, as I think I said a moment ago. One set of them is for you to discuss with each other and ask questions of one another of the 4 critical computational thinking concepts that we've been talking about. And then the 5th one, the second set, is a way for you to ask questions and bounce ideas off of Dr. Gerber and myself. So in that first week, you're going to be in Blackboard, working on discussions, working in your folder, keeping all your artifacts there. While you're doing that, you're going to be setting up the camp in the second week. So your groups will be setting up the learning experiences in the second Blackboard shell for that K-12 camp while you're doing this. So you'll have time every day to work on that. So I know that's a brief and rather rapid introduction. In a moment, you're going to be able to see lots of materials to kind of support that, and you'll have a chance to ask lots of questions and stuff. Let me just close by saying again that Dr. Gerber and I are thrilled to be working with you on this and look forward to what these 2 weeks bring. See you soon.